I'll go over everything you need to know about buying your new bike.
Yeah!
I will cover the cost, gears, and types of bikes to consider, and the benefits of each of those, and tell you which one's the fastest. We're going to talk about buying your first bike. So when you're choosing a bike, it's important to consider what type of riding you'll actually be doing, and then choose a bike that's fitted for that. Are you looking for a commuting? Are you looking to ride on the roads, ride on a mountain, leisurely ride, or race? Deciding a budget for your bike will determine the quality of your bike and its components. If you don't have much experience on a bike, a lower end bike with lower end components will work perfect for you. If you're looking into more of a racing or competitive cyclist, you should look at the higher tier options for quality transitions between the gears. Bikes can range in price from a few $100s to a few $1,000s. This price difference is going to get you better quality components or faster bikes or lighter bikes. It all depends on the way you want to ride the bike and how you're going to use it. If you're going to use this bike all the time, then it might be worth it to invest in a high quality bike. If you're going to use this bike occasionally, then you might not need to spend all the money on a bike. If you really want to have a comfortable bike, then you might need to look into the higher end options or higher end components like a nice seat or nice handlebar tape, that kind of stuff. After determining your budget, you're going to look at frame material. Bikes can be made from materials such as aluminum, carbon fiber, steel, and titanium. And each of them is a little bit different. Some of them weigh a little bit more, some of them are a little bit stronger, some give you a little more comfort. Let's talk about the gears. These allow you to change resistance on your bike. They're important because they make your riding easier or harder depending on the terrain you want to go on. Most bikes come with 1, 2, or 3 sets of gears. The one gear is simpler and easier to maintain, while the higher gears allow you to change the resistance a little bit more, making it easier or harder depending on if you're going up a hill or trying to go fast down the straight road. A proper bike fit is going to be another factor that you want to put into determining the bike that you want. If you're looking for a new bike, the bike fit is going to tell you which kind of size that's going to be best for you and which bike frame is going to be good for you. Some people fit better on a Trek bike. Some people fit better on a Cervelo. Based on your geometry with your leg and torso kind of height, it's going to determine which bike company manufactures a bike that's good for you. A bike fit can really help make a bike comfortable and make you really aerodynamic if you're going towards the racing route. Suspension is another one that you might be looking into. Suspension adds comfort to your bike. It depends if you're going to be off-roading or not. Usually if you want full suspension, it's going to be really cushy, but it's not going to have as much speed. Road bikes and hybrids usually don't have any suspension. The next thing you're going to look at is tire size. This is going to vary between the different bike types. Wheel sizes affect maneuverability, speed, riding quality. So choose it based on your intended riding styles. There are 2 main kind of brakes out there, rim or disc brakes. Disc brakes generally give you better stopping power and do really well in the rain. So if you're going to ride out in the mud or out in the rain, then a disc brake might help you more. Tire type is another factor that you're going to have to determine your bike that you're going to use. There's going to be different widths. There's going to be different treads. There's going to be different puncture protection features. Wider tires offer more stability and comfort, while thinner tires are faster on smooth surfaces. The last factor is going to be accessories and attachments. Consider if you're going on long bike rides, the ability to stack things on your bike and attach things to your bike. And remember to test out bikes whenever possible to gauge their feel and comfort and performance in determining your final decision. When determining if a cheaper bike is worth it, depends on a lot of factors. Some lower priced bikes might offer cost savings, but it's important to see what exactly you want out of the bike. Also, the last factor that I would consider with buying a bike is just the reviews and recommendations from other people that have tried the bike out. If you're not familiar with the brand, then it's always good to read reviews or hear from people that you know that they like the bike or they don't like the bike. And last but not least, a test drive. If you can try out the bike, then it's worth it because then you can find out if you really do like the bike or not. Here are 10 good websites known for selling bikes and cycling accessories. REI, Competitive Cyclist, Jensen USA, Trek Bikes, Chain Reaction Cycles, Nash Bar, Wiggle, Canyon Bikes, Backcountry, and the Pros Closet. And as always, check your local bike shops to see if they have your size and bike that would fit best for you. When purchasing a new bike, there are several accessories that you might want to consider to enhance your cycling experience. There are some that you need to have, and there are others that you might want to have. A bike helmet is essential for safety. This protects your head in case of any fall or accident. A bike lock, so it doesn't get stolen. Lights are crucial so that you can see at low visibility and other cars can see you while driving. This is even important in light because some cars don't really notice, but the flashing light on the back of your bike catches their attention so they know that you're there. A water bottle cage, really important. You don't want to get dehydrated out there, but you can stuff the water bottle in your jersey if you want to. Cycling shorts, this is crucial. This is a must-have. These shorts can really help you with saddle soreness. And nobody wants that, believe me. A bike pump, so you can inflate your tires just to the amount that you need to. A bike multi-tool kit. This is really important when you're out on the road and you need to fix like a small thing because your bike chain is clicking. A bike computer is crucial in determining the speed, distance, time, and other metrics. Sometimes you can even get your GPS on there. Cycling gloves are really good for not having sore hands after you ride for a long period of time. It can also help provide a little bit of cushion so you don't get numbness into your hands. A bike rack or storage can be really useful so you don't have to take apart your bike to transport it, and you have a place to store it while you're at home. Sometimes they have wall-mounted ones so you can save on space. Bike fenders are really good so you don't have to have like mud, dirt, and rain go all over your bike when you're riding in wet conditions. A bike bell or horn is really good to allow other people to know that you're there. A bike mirror can really help you see what is behind you. It can be mounted to your helmet. It can be mounted to your handlebars. A bike pump with a CO2 cartridge inflator. Phone mount might also be a good substitution for a bike computer because you can get navigation and track your fitness on there. You could also play music on there, but I don't suggest doing that because it's not really safe if you can't hear what's going on around you. A bike saddlebag is a really convenient storage unit on the back of your seat where you can put in the small tools, spare tubes, and other essential items you might need during your ride. A road bike is designed for efficient riding on paved roads. They usually have a lightweight frame, narrow tires, and drop handlebars, so you can get into an aerodynamic position and ride for a long period of time pretty quickly. Road bikes are ideal for long distance rides, group rides, and racing. They provide excellent speed and efficiency on smooth surfaces, making them great for cycling on the road. A BMX bike is for fast acceleration, not for overall long distance speed. You see a lot of these BMX bikes for tricks, not necessarily racing. Cyclocross bikes are off-road bikes that have increased frame clearance and suitable for both on-road and off-road riding. They have a rugged frame with wider tires and clearance and a more relaxed geometry compared to road bikes to make it a little bit more comfortable. They excel in mixed terrain conditions, including dirt, gravel, and grass. They often have additional features like disc brakes and wider tires. Gravel bikes can have suspension. They can be fast and hold a bunch of stuff. They allow you to switch out different tires so that you can go on the road fast or on the trails with a lot of traction, making them good options for riders who want to tackle both road cycling and trails. Thank you for liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me reach other triathletes when you do that. And I'm so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers. As a thank you, here's a dad joke. Why was the farmer so good at producing power on the bike? Because he raised calves every day. Now back to the video. Now the folding or commuter bike are usually designed specifically for urban commuting and practicality. They often have features like racks, fenders, lights, and comfortable riding positions. These bikes prioritize utility, durability, and ease of use. They are suitable for commuting to work, running errands, and navigating city streets. The next bike is the time trial bike. They are the second fastest bike on this list. They are specifically designed for going fast in triathlons or time trials. They feature aerodynamic frames, deep section wheels, and aggressive riding positions. Triathlon bikes prioritize aerodynamics and speed over comfort. If you're primarily focused on triathlons or time trials, a triathlon bike will be suitable for you. Mountain bikes are next on the list. They usually have bigger tires, knobby tires, disc brakes. They're not built for speed, but they are built for off-roading. They have a sturdy frame, wide knobby tires, and suspension systems for better shock absorption. They come in different categories like cross-country, trail, all-mountain, and downhill, each suited for different types of off-roading riding. Next up is the hybrid. It's kind of like a road bike, but not for all-out speed. It's more for comfort. They combine features of the road bike and mountain bike, and they have more upright riding position, wider tires, and versatile frame geometry. Hybrid bikes are ideal for casual riders, commuters, and recreational cycling on both paved roads and light trails. They offer a balance of comfort, efficiency, and versatility. Next up is the touring bikes. They have a heavier frame, more gears, and more storing capabilities. They don't have a lot of speed, but they are pretty comfortable. Track bikes don't have brakes. They are all about being aero and fast. These are for short, intense sessions, usually for racing. Electric bikes are another good bike that you could choose from. They come in all kinds of styles, including road bikes, mountain bikes, and hybrids, so they can be pretty comfortable. E-bikes are popular for their ability to provide a little bit of boost when you're climbing up that hill. They're suitable for a wide range of uses, including commuting, leisure riding, and long-distance trips. Next up is the recumbent bike. This is the most aerodynamic bike and the fastest one out there. I bet you didn't guess that.
Special shout out to my channel members, Rob. Thank you for being a member and supporting my channel.
Now that you've decided on your next bike, click here to learn about the exercises that will take your cycling to the next level.